Welcome back. For today's workout, you will need a Pilates ball. If you don't have one at home, you can certainly use a small pillow or maybe a yoga block. Let's get started lying down on our backs. Right in the middle, as you roll on down, walk those feet in so they're underneath those knees, and then place the ball in between those inner thighs. Good. And you can rest your hands on your low belly. Weight the pelvis down, nice neutral pelvis here. So your hip bones, pubic bone are all nicely parallel to the ceiling. Little space in that lower back. Ribs are softening down. Big breath in. Let your belly and almost feel the ball expand. And as you exhale, start to gently hug the navel back towards the spine. You're gonna give me a little hug of the ball, feeling those abdominal walls kind of hug in towards each other and down. Inhale, release that belly, expands. Feel the ball between your legs almost open a little wider. And then as you exhale, hug the navel gently back. Give me a little squeeze of the ball, keeping all the natural curves of the spine, but feeling the abdominals support the spine here. Do that again. So you're inhaling, big 360 breathing here. And as you exhale, the navel gently hugs back, the ribs soften in, the back ribs heavy down, and that little squeeze of the ball are connecting those pelvic floor muscles. Hold that. One more breath together like that. Inhale. Exhale, belly pulls back, the ribs knit in and down. You're squeezing that ball just a gentle bit. Feeling those corseting muscles. Protect the spine. And then you'll release all that, lengthen your arms down beside you. So keeping a neutral pelvis, you're gonna float those legs up. Take a big breath in. And again, you're gonna be a little squeeze of the ball as you hug the midline in. Make sure you're not dumping your low back into the mat. You're maintaining a neutral pelvis. So you're inhaling again. And again, you're exhaling, hugging the ball gently in. Your navel's pulling down and almost feel your navel pull up. Good, one more like that. So you're squeezing the ball gently, hugging the navel back, reaching the tail towards the other end of the room. Adding on, bringing the ball into your hands, legs to tabletop. Good, on your next exhale, you're gonna hinge from your right hip, right toes are gonna reach towards the mat. And then you're gonna pick that right leg right back up to tabletop. And then exhaling, left leg hinges, and then comes back. So just some nice toe taps here. Hinging from that hip. Using the exhale to really hug the belly back. I like to add a little squeeze of the ball or block or pillow, whatever you're using today, as you exhale. So we're engaging through those upper arms a tad bit, maintaining a nice wide collarbone here. A few more, exhaling. You can always reach those toes a little further to challenge yourself. Good, 3, 2, 1 more. And then from there, you can rest your knees into the chest. Take a moment here. Good. Meet me back with those legs in tabletop. You're gonna place the ball now right in front of your knees and thighs. Elbows wide, take a big breath in. And on your exhale, you're gonna curl the head, heart, and shoulders up. You're gonna gently slide those ribs towards your hips and put some pressure into the ball. And then you're gonna lower the spine back down. Again, exhaling, you curl the chin over the chest, eyes on your belly, and you're gently pressing the ball into your knees, and your knees are pressing into the ball. Finding that nice little quiver in the abdominals, and then lengthen back. 2 more times, exhaling. Again, a little fight with that ball. Push and pull those knees towards you. Good, last one. You're gonna exhale. Keep those knees over your hips. Again, maintain that neutral pelvis. And rest it down, good. Adding on, from here, reach the ball up. Feet are grounded, you're gonna take a breath. You're gonna exhale, tuck the tailbone under. So you're gonna gently imprint the low back into the mat and start to lift those hips up. Reach the ball towards your knees. And then when you're ready, you're gonna exhale, start to lift the ball back up to the ceiling. You're gonna articulate upper back, mid back, eventually your sacrum and tail back down to neutral. Again, scooping the low abs in, you press down to the feet, you lift your seat, arms reaching forward. Ball comes up and you're gonna articulate the spine down one vertebra at a time. And you'll do that a few more times. Starting to feel the back body engage here. Back of the shoulders, glutes, hamstrings. 2. A nice extension through those hips. 1 more. Good, you're gonna keep the ball up, right leg to tabletop again, left leg as well. From here, right leg will extend straight out on your exhale and return back to center, and then left leg will extend, single leg stretch here. Good, keeping the head down. We'll be adding on in the next round. So if you'd like to come along with me, the arms reach back when the right leg goes out, and back to neutral, and then left leg extends, arms over the head. So you're maintaining a neutral spine here, and you wanna keep those front ribs hugging in and down as those arms reach back. So don't let those arms go any lower than your ribs can stay heavy and down, right? Good, exhaling. Inhaling. And again, I like to give a little squeeze of the ball every time I exhale. Good, 2 more. 1 more. And again, we rest, take a breath. Good, this time you're gonna curl back up. Keep the ball on those shins, heavier tail, and then just the legs are gonna reach straight out. Arms gonna reach up over your head, and you're gonna exhale, bring it all back in. So arms reach over the head, legs shoot out, double leg stretch, and then come right back in. Try your best to keep the curl, so nothing's moving except the extremities, arms and legs. So you're at the base of the shoulder blades, and then bringing everything back in. A few more, exhale. Inhale, eyes on your belly, not the ceiling. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Nice work, feet down. This time we'll place the ball between the knees, arms up to the ceiling. Again, we'll tuck the tail, and we'll lift those hips up. So using the ball feedback to really squeeze the ball in, using those inner thighs and pelvic floor muscles, we tucking the tail, feeling length through that low back. From here, we'll squeeze the ball in. Just gentle pulses in, nothing crazy, little pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keeping a slight squeeze of the ball. You're gonna lower your pelvis down about 2 inches, and you're gonna lift those hips back up. Pelvis lowers down a few inches and lifts right back up. Lengthening that tail towards those heels, and you tuck and squeeze your glutes up at the top. Keep that gentle squeeze of the ball the entire time. Inhaling, exhale, squeeze. You got 5, 4, 3, even weight in all 4 corners of both feet. Last 2, last 1, hold, take a breath, tuck a little more, and then articulate the spine all the way on down. Good, from here, open those knees wide a little bit, just to rest the ball on your belly. Nice work. You're gonna take those knees off to one side, roll over to your side, and we're gonna come to all fours position. So in all fours, you're gonna place the ball between your knees again. Stack your shoulders over the wrists, and we're gonna do a few cat-cows here. So you're gonna inhale, lift your gaze, lift your heart, lift your tail. And then exhale, really scoop, tuck the tailbone, and round your spine. Inhale again, chest forward, tail lifted, collarbones broad. And then we use that exhale, really scoop, push down, and now with those palms, feeling that nice stretch to the back of the shoulders. 1 more. And then we're gonna inhale to neutral. So again, we're just gonna gently hug the navel in, keep those front ribs knitting in and down, we'll tuck our toes under. So we're gonna go to our first modified plank. So you're gonna push down now with the palms of the hands, and you're just gonna hover your knees an inch off the ground. So be mindful that the hips don't go as high. There's one long line from head to tail. Roll your chest forward. Push down now with the palms of the hands like you could rip the floor apart, and keep that slight squeeze of the ball. We're here for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest your knees down. 1 more round, take a breath. Again, shoulders over those wrists, push down and out. wrap those armpits in. So I always give the analogy like there are two newspapers under your armpits and you wanna hug them and hold them in. Hover those knees on your next exhale and pause. You may stay here. If you're coming with me, you're gonna tap those knees and then lift them right back up. Tap, exhale, lift. A little tap and lift. Keep your gaze forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and rest. Good job. Take the ball into your hands and we'll come to a high kneel here. So again, neutral spine, try not to over tuck here. Just feel your tailbone heavy to the floor and your hip bones pull up towards those bottom ribs. Balls at heart center. So you're gonna take a breath and you're gonna hinge at those hips. You're gonna hinge at the hips, the tail goes back, your chest stays lifted, you push down now with those knees and you come right up on your exhale. So this is essentially a kneeling squat. You can always do a full squat if you can't put any weight into those knees right now. But again, same difference, same thing, we're hinging at the hips, flaring our sitting bones wide, and then we're squeezing our glutes up at the top. Inhaling, wide collarbones, feel that back body engage as you pull the ball towards you. And exhale, arrive to standing on those knees. Don't press those hips forward, just arrive. You have 3, 2, one more. Good, hold here. So lift the arms up. Keep those bottom ribs in and down. In one piece, you're gonna hinge from those knees and hold back into your thigh stretch. Abs are in, and then use your exhale to come back upright. So again, arms lower down at shoulder height, one long line from head to tail. Really make sure those glutes are firm, abs stronger, those abs take you up. So breathing in, lengthening out to that long diagonal line, and then you exhale, arrive. So lots of core, but yes, you're getting a yummy thigh stretch here. 2 more. Good, 1 more. We're gonna hold it back and just pause and breathe for 5 more seconds. Again, abs drawing in and up. 4, strong butt. 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Good. So from here, we'll place the ball into our left hand and our right leg will extend back. So from here, your left arm is gonna reach forward. Your right leg's gonna lift up. You're gonna take a big breath in, grab the ball, lift the left arm up. Pause here, your left palm is gonna face in, and you're gonna wrap your right hip to the floor. You're gonna inhale to lengthen, ball away from foot, and you're gonna exhale, scoop and round. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, knee to ball. So I'm playing around with actually pushing a little slight pressure of the ball into my knee to find some contact in my center. Lengthening on your breath in, they meet at your midline. Keep going. Really pushing down and out with that right palm, feeling support in that right shoulder. 3, 2, 1 more. We'll meet in that bird dog, hand away from foot and hold for 3. Find a little more length from hand to foot. 2, 1, and rest. Right into the other side, ball underneath your right hand. Left shoulder over those wrists, left leg extends out, right arm reaches forward. So again, keep those hips square, parallel to the floor, arm and leg lift. Take a moment to lengthen. Exhale, scoop, draw it in. Inhale, we lengthen. Reach it out. Knee and ball meet in the middle. Keep that left hip square to the floor and keep hugging that right outer hip in, right? Good, move nice and slowly. You have 3, 2. Don't lose that ball. I almost did. 1 more. We'll meet in our bird dog and hold for 3. Finding a little more length from hand to foot. 2, 1, and rest. I'm gonna send my hips back to a child's pose. You can keep your hands on the ball if you'd like. Getting a nice stretch through those arms, through the side body. Rest your forehead down. Good, you'll roll up to a tall seat, and I'll finish you on your back. So from here, reach the ball straight out in heart center, sit up nice and tall in the sitting bones, and you'll slowly start to melt the spine back. Slight tuck of the tail, you're just rounding back, looking straight ahead, keeping those feet on the ground. Good job. Once you get down there, again, walk the feet in like we did earlier. Right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. Take a big breath in. We'll curl the head, heart, and shoulders up, reaching the ball out to that diagonal line. Right leg reaches up to the ceiling, left leg reaches out. You're gonna put a little slight pressure into that right shin, and on your exhale, you're gonna switch. So you're gonna inhale, just have a pause, exhale, switch. Breathe in, exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Good, so the leg comes to you. The shin just puts a little pressure into the ball, and you exhale, switch. If you need your head down and take a break, keep doing it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and you break. Good job. All right, so the last in our ab series here is you're gonna lift the legs up, place the ball between your ankles, and bend them into tabletop. Interlace your hands behind your head. Elbows wide, you're gonna curl the head, heart, and shoulders up. Staying lifted, you're gonna rotate your chest breast to the left. Exhale. Inhale through center, and then rotate to the left, to the right. Good, and you'll alternate. Good, again, maintaining even weight in both sides of the pelvis, right? Just keeping those legs at tabletop so you can really focus on the mobility from the belly button up, right? So really peeling that shoulder blade off the floor, keeping your head heavy into the cup of the hands. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. You'll meet me through center, take a big breath in, maybe your legs reach up to the center and little pulses up. Only up. 8, little squeeze that ball. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice work, everyone. Feet on the ground. You're gonna lift your hips up, and you're gonna place that ball underneath your pelvis. Ah la la, ooh la la. Should feel nice. So settling here. Good, you'll slide your left leg long underneath you, and you're gonna pull your right knee into the chest. So just getting the pelvis lifted like this, higher than your heart, you're gonna get a nice stretch to that left hip. If you give me a gentle tuck here on the exhale, you'll feel even bigger stretch. Just try to soften your face, your shoulders, every exhale. Think of curling the pubic bone towards your navel a bit, keeping that left heel, left leg really heavy. Just cooling down that breath, slowing down. 1 more. Good. You'll bend your left knee. You'll place your right foot to the ground. Right leg slides long away from you. Hug your left knee in. Grab the shin. Use those arms to pull that knee towards you. And again, just a gentle tuck of the tailbone, feeling a good stretch to that right hip. Again, feeling broad across the shoulder blades. Easy breezy neck and shoulders here. Even your belly softens every exhale. 1 more cycle of breath here, just pulling gently, surrendering in that nice stretch on the exhale. Again, we'll slowly get out of it by placing our right foot down, our left foot down. You're gonna lift your hips up, and then take a seat. Good job. Ball on the shins, you can give yourself a little rock and roll, maybe a few times up and down your spine until you're up to seated. And that was it, friends. Nice work. Repeat this one. It's a good one. It'll help strengthen that core.